Your whole game we smoke the box. When you smoking no leaf, we shop online and in the store. Got $1,000 tees. That's the bitch right on was done. She ain't my wife, how could I see her with my son? Rocky Rick Owens got the ones that say cut. All I do is sit in Conrex. Up by the bunch, took her out and paid for lunch. Reach out for pirates. You can twirl your arm right to left and get a carpet. 5 or 6 M the La Ferrari, don't know where to start it. I told my teacher I'm buy my watch cause I was retarded. I started screaming out the answers before it started. Added that bitch to my ransom bill with the hardest. My homie died, I won't answer, so we gon' spark it. We taking over like cancer and gonna party. Begin with my life, rolling the dice. My neck got a price, so talk to me nice. I got my money right, and now they criticize, but it's alright. I won't be victimized, judging the police, taking my people lives. I'm just out and chasing, doing what's best for mine. And ain't gotta do too much, cause we're gon' recognize. Cause I be showing love, always make you face you. But that's what's in my heart, I can never change you. I just wish that
the playoffs are back at Lambeau, and the temps, well, they're where you would expect them in the frigid range. Just how the Cheeseheads like it here in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Carolina Panthers and the Green Bay Packers. One of 2 spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Throwing on the first play is Corral. Going right side, he finds Slayton. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 11 yards and a Panther first down. Big article in the paper this morning talking about how they wanted to get chunk plays in the run game. Well, early on, there's a good one.
There isn't for guys on defense. They've got to remember the old adage. You've got to meet force with force, and if you don't, you get run over, as they did on that last play.
Catch made by Slayton. And he is brought down.
Hey, Jay, I didn't even think about that, bro.
The extra effort after the catch.
Listen to the ads playing all through the game.
And also a first down.
I forgot all about that.
Nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from him. Incomplete pass.
I apologize for the ads y'all gonna be seeing. I didn't think anything about that. Y'all will be alright though.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And some space here. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. And the tackle there by Chris Barnes.
Normally when you see a short gain in the middle of a 3-4 defense, go ahead and pat the nose tackle on the back because he's holding things up and taking on extra blockers, which allows one of the inside linebackers to roam free and make the tackle.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Eighth play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
Came up about a yard short, but I can't help it, Brandon. I love it when the big guy gets the football and he tries to battle his way forward. There's something about those guys carrying the ball and watching people trying to stop them. That's just great theater.
They'll run for it. McCaffrey. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. McCaffrey. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
It looks like they quit hitting the snooze button on their alarm there. Finally a sign of life from this defense. They've been fairly passive on this opening drive. Now able to stand up on 1st and goal. And they sent that play backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Push him backwards, y'all. Don't push him
Typically,
forward.
we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get knocked. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is
perfect timing on the kick, and they still let him block it, I guess.
Back in the extra point attempt, unsuccessful.
Well, there's a blocked extra point. I remember playing, and we had one of those go against us.
I thought you could only block those if they don't get perfect timing.
Just relax, coach. Why are you yelling? Don't worry about just 1 point. Oh, my. Those coaches see a point is gold to them because you never know how it's going to turn out later.
Exactly. That's why I was just going to say 1st quarter. We'll see if this has any implications as the game goes on.
I still can't believe they told the head coach to relax.
Whoa, bad move. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail here early in this division round game as they seek a spot in the NFC title bout. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
And the ball moved up here now to 2nd and 7 following the penalty. Throwing now is Rodgers. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Well, that's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now Rodgers. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick six, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick six, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. 13-0 is the score after one on EA Sports. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Throwing is Rodgers. Got Dobbs over the middle. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. It's a wobbler here.
Whoa. Fair catch.
Fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored.
You keep trying to strip the ball. That's why I'm breaking tackles.
With this group right now, this is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
A good gain on 1st, has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Off the play fake, here's Corral. He'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Handoff left, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Is that Kenny Clark?
It's a loss of 4
No,
on the
it's not
1st
Kenny
down
Clark.
play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. He'll get a couple yards back, but not more than that. They'll be left with 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. here's McCaffrey. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on 1st and 2nd down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a 1st down. And they ended up getting
I don't know if he
a
can make
run.
this.
Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation
Oh, he
on
can.
4th down. But guess what? It all started with what happened on 1st and 2nd
Oh,
down. Really
I decked
behind
it.
the eight
Oh,
ball.
no, I didn't.
Gonzalez's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Hey, Sideshow, why you don't just type in the chat so I can see it? Cause I'm not really looking at my phone, bro. But yeah, abilities off. I'm on PlayStation though. This is what I call my real league.
Double digits at home in the playoffs. Still in the first half. They've got to turn things around quickly. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw finds its
The Xbox League is just for entertainment.
Dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Well, they'll try to jet sweep here with Lazard. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss.
Viewers, don't leave. I know y'all want me to lose, but
from the gun, it's Rodgers.
way to fucking get there.
The contact there enough to
That's a lot of fucking field he just covered.
Brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell on.
I seen that Texas route. Seen that shit from a mile away. You gotta pick that though. Hey, his punter might be ass.
Fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. First down, this is McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Play action.
Oh my God.
Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. I think this defense, Charles, realizing the deficit they're facing, they're going to have to step up and make more plays like we just saw there.
Yeah, those are the type of plays that can focus a defense because, as we know, they've had their trouble so far in this one. But they just proved to themselves that they can get to him, and I expect them to continue
Oh, no.
in order to try and turn around their fortunes.
Going for it on 4th down. Corral. And this is caught. He hits more. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and
Hey
third
Jay,
down
I
to fall back on.
remember yesterday I did that shit with Trevor when we was scrimming. That shit worked perfect. I told you that's why I don't be trying certain stuff in the league, because I know Matt. I don't know if that's a disconnect between Matt and his sorry ass, or if that's like the receiver not being able to get it. I don't know. I don't know how that should work.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. And back at the 8 now. 3rd and goal. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
What an
There's so many throws Matt just can't make.
Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how
It's
important it
alright.
was to bring up 4th down here.
Oh, not like this. I was about to say, bro. How's he timing that shit like that? What he know? He knows something. Every kick I done had, he done already blocked 2. He could have blocked that one. He knows something. It's something. I'm about to have to go back and watch his streams and do some scouting or something, because he knows something that nobody else know. Because I ain't never seen nobody get back there like that. With 3 of them joints, I ain't never seen that.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on 1st down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this.
How was Dante Jackson getting burnt like that, fool?
Through the locker room, but this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence moving forward.
Extra point right down the middle, and they're able to cut this deficit down to 12.
Go Pack, go! Go Pack, go! Fuck that Pack. That Pack mid. Yeah, he needs a kicker. Well, he's going against the win, but he does need a punter.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
And you can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral taking a shot here for Marshall. And this is caught.
That's fucking tough. Oh my God.
He stepped out at the 1-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
I will say that boy Terrace come to play every game.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Panthers continue to pull the playoff surprise.
I was about to say, if he get another one of them joints, I need to see a birth certificate. You show that young man his little league.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration.
He threw that way too late. They let him catch that.
Complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
He threw that late as hell.
Look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in a cloud of dust, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there.
I was going to say, they're going to call the play dead.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. To throw is Rodgers. That's complete to Dobbs. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
And we've seen him have success.
Lazard, though, you hear me? You hear me, Jay?
Get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
I get stuck right here.
This one swung out here to Jones.
I knew he was going to that flat too.
I
was getting stuck on the line. That'd be killing me.
But with the score where it is, you're not thinking field goals right now. You need touchdowns. So that was a much-needed conversion there on 3rd down.
Now a play fake. Rodgers.
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, all right. I don't know who the fuck you thought you was playing. That shit is not happening, though. They're going to give you some stuff, but that's not one of them. I don't know how they called him down, though. That's weird, but...
And this defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know.
I wish they updated the commentary. They said Christian McCaffrey, this ain't been his night. Got like 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. Sound like his night to me.
That was the same case on that play. Corral sets up play action. Steps away. And that'll be incomplete.
Thought he was going to put that behind him.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
On 3rd down, here's Corral.
No! You were supposed to lead him, bro.
Picked off by Jair Alexander.
He threw that shit flat as hell. Had him, dude. Dude, that shit too flat.
You know me well, Brandon. I always stand with my fellow defenders. And I love watching them make plays. And you nailed it. It's playoff time. This is when it matters most.
They go back to
whoa!
After the INT on the
Why did that happen?
And he will find his man on the outside. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Jones. And he's going to take it in.
And they're going to hit him into the end zone. All right,
Jones, a 10-yard touchdown.
That pick really just fucking me up, bro. He beat him. He beat the shit out Jair, bro. All he had to do was float that shit to the outside. But that's all right.
Touchdown on is Pat O'Donnell to send this one away. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll be out of bounds.
That's a late hit, ref. Call that.
30, right about the 29. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. On 1st down, Corral. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
A 1st down throw here for Corral. There's Tremble, the tight end. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Corral. Throw left side, taken in by Slayton. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he's taken down at the 43.
Take this to the 4. Let me see how close my wife is. I'm going to pour her wine so she can walk through the door with a nice cup. You smell me? Oh, wait. She don't go off till 10:30. Never mind.
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
I should be done by then.
One quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The gut, McCaffrey. They find some open field here. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Panthers are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this 4th quarter lead. Gonzalez able to tack on
good Panther football.
And that will make this a 19-point game. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Fields it right around the goal line.
Hey, Julian Love, you got to work on your tackling, bro.
He's down at the 19.
And you're supposed to crush him. He's supposed to drop the rock and all that.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. And he's got it past the 30
vertical drag.
before he's hit and dropped.
Verticals.
Solid way
Same
to start
difference.
the drive, 13 yards, picking up the 1st.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
And Rodgers intercepted a third time. Picked off by the linebacker, Miles.
Oh! Where did he go? I was about to start
Jack.
celebrating. He'd have made me fumble.
Touchdown. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
That nigga came out of nowhere.
And that will
It
bump
was
the lead
Panther
up to
football, man. I
26.
told y'all, playoffs is different. Y'all had a lot of faith in Tibbs. I don't know what y'all thought this was.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
What's that noise in my ear?
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about its desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers. He's got the hook up with Dobbs.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right, then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This time it's 3rd and 3. Rodgers going to throw. That's going to be knocked
That's a pick by Chen.
Incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now Rodgers got to have this one. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Well, this was fun.
Unable to pick up the first. And the
See you next
Panthers
season,
are gonna get
Tibbs.
it back in excellent field position.
Regular season type of guy, huh?
Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score.
Oh
like
my
this.
God.
And he's able to work his
How'd I
way
do that?
down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 128 yards on the ground.
I'm about to
for
figure out how
now
I
as he's
just did
gotten
that.
better,
That was
really,
tough.
as the night's gone on.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Tommy Trimble from 19 yards away. And the Panthers start to open
Stick a fork in him. He's done.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this is pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
Dislocated ankle. How do you dislocate your
they've
ankle?
had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys already start to think about, okay, how do we
Vertical's gonna work. You should have been just running verticals all game.
This, they'll use as
Once you saying
motivation
shit
for
was
the rest
locked
of the
up,
time that
just
they
go to
play,
verticals.
to hopefully never be in
I
this
don't think
type
it's a
of
way to
situation
actually
again.
stop that shit.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line.
Oh, he audible and fast and then hiking it. Oh, okay, I see what he's doing because he trying to.
We're in the fourth quarter. He's single digits
Okay,
in the rushing department.
okay, I see. I smell you.
The numbers do go to his production, but how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his number as a ball carrier. They've got the number of the offensive line and the other guys because they're getting to him before he can get started.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield.
I see.
Well, I mean, look, obviously there's no 20 or 30-point play in that playbook, but they can try to end things here on a positive note despite trailing big, and that looks like what they're trying to do here by pushing the ball downfield.
Well, let me go with the heavy cliche then, partner. Just control what you can control right now, and all that you control here is how their final plays develop. That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a
PI don't exist on here, bro.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Well, these guys want to do something positive as this game approaches its end.
Not like this.
Back-to-back sacks has really been more indicative of how the game has gone for them.
O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. That's returnable now for Smith. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I need Brian Burns. That's a big part of my defense.
Ready to begin their next drive. They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for
I'm benching you anyway. I'm not taking that risk. Go grab some bench, bro. You played a great game.
Play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
Victory formation. Gotta refill my cup. I'm going to battlefield, fellas. Appreciate y'all coming out to the stream. Much obliged. I'll run this ad for y'all. You know I gotta get my coin.
And they take a knee.
Big dubs.
And they have secured a spot in the conference championship, and now you can start to smell it at this point in the season, can't you?
You really can, because the focus has been one game at a time, not looking ahead. But when you get to the conference championship game and you know you're there, the Super Bowl does loom in the future.
Fourth and 1. Big DJ. You gotta swat those. That's when the Madden knowledge come into play, because that ball is way too high. You gotta swat those. Might have got it. That ball is like 3 feet above his head. You gotta swat those, man. Can't always go for the pick. Dante Jackson is getting burnt every game. I should have swatted that, or at least attempted to. It was a cute touchdown. There's big terrace over there. Like, look at this. This nigga look like a giant compared to whatever scrub that is on him. Excuse me. Stokes fast as shit, though. Let that motherfucker go. As soon as he broke. That's a great throw. I can't believe he actually got that. Did he actually get that? Oh yeah, his foot in. That's tough. He threw this joint way too late. He should have threw it now. But he really waited. That's why I thought he wasn't about to complete that shit. He waited so long. I tried to swat it, but Lazard is like 6'5". Man. Maybe he's 6'5". I think so. He stinks though. Why did I say return for 80 yards? Check out this joint. Because I know. Oh my God. He stunned him. Because if I had led that all the way out here, the ball would have landed like over here somewhere. There's no way he would have been able to get to that. That was a bad throw on my part. Who's getting pressure this game, though? Who's he going to? There's nobody open. It would have been a pick no matter who he was probably throwing that deep ball, but I was getting picked. I don't play that shit. He got all day to throw. Yeah, sit his ass down. Good shit, man. Now I gotta upload this shit to YouTube. I don't care about all them completions. Defense win championships. Oh yeah, all them tackles for loss. Let me find out. Hey, Jay, Brian Burns does nothing, bro. This is the only game that I can ever, I don't recall him showing up to any of my other games that I streamed. I ain't gonna lie to you. He showed up this game, though. I ain't gonna lie. He did show up. I don't know what got into him. Hey, when he got hurt, bro, I was like, man, I might as well just take a forced loss for the next game. You heard me. I said, not like this. Riley Moss is tough as shit. Bro, like 6'2", 6'1". He got some jets on him, too. When he got hurt, man, I was going to go ahead and chalk up my playoff run. I was like, I'll see y'all next year. Hey, that's not funny, man. Like, why would I laugh at something like that? That's not amusing. Let me see. I play Lil as Monty next. I know next game before the game, they're gonna give me some wild ass scenario. And it's gonna give Monty players plus 10 play recognition, break tackle, and so also some more wild shit. They're gonna be like, they on a hot streak. They gonna have plus. Oh shit. Oh, don't mind if I do. Oh, streak steppers. I mean snappers. What can I do with these franchise points? Nah, I think Van gonna get past the Bills. I need this though. Hold up. Oh, alright, never mind. Let me see. I know I got some upgrades after getting that plus 2,500. Hey, I should have, Jay, but you see where I put my plus shit, my defense. That's a good God, 92. Stop! Good God, man. I put my shit on defense, bro. Defense win the games. Why don't I want Barnes to get some bumps so bad, but I just can't fade putting him out there with that 68 play recognition. That's 68 with plus 12 on it. Awareness is 62. Like, nah, bro, you can't be a corner on my team with that low awareness. You're gonna have to ride that pine for at least another season. But I've been developing them. Okay. I fuck with Shy Smith. Well, for returning kicks, that is. What the hell? What just happened on my phone? Mm-hmm. Make deposit. I call my shawty. Nigel Warrior, that's a tough name, but he's sorry as shit. Oh, a little tackle on. Oh, that's plus 13 now, so. He might be ready in a season or two. How old is this nigga? 26. Oh, you might not have another season on this team, brother. You might not make it past training camp. He's strong. Okay. 70 speed. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. How this shit in my room now. Oh yeah, there's some cool upgrades. Alright. That's what I like to see. Usually I'd have cut my stream off by now, but you know what I'm saying? I got some active viewers in there. Yeah, what I like to see. Okay, I need that play recognition and that tackle. Good awareness. Oh yeah. They need to advance this shit now. I'm ready to step. I like what we looking like. I ain't gonna lie to you. I need that block shedding. Hey, dog. He is strong as shit. Niggas is ready. I like this. Big play Slay. Paris Campbell. I don't even use this nigga at all. If he get released, if his release get better, he probably coming off the line fast as shit. Yeah, his release slow. Yeah. Once he get that shit up, he gonna be tough. Oh, I like that. I like that. I like it. I like it. Keith Taylor might go back to corner after this season. I don't really need him at corner. See, I wish I could give y'all the game, man, on how this DB school shit work, man. I wish I could help y'all out, but y'all the ops. 29. I think this nigga a rookie. I think. Nah, no he's not. Is he? Yeah, he is. Cool blocking. I like that. I'm gonna have to let him get some bump on that field one of these games. As a blocker though. Maybe you can't take the pictures in playoffs because the last joint said week 17. But alright, y'all. I'm about to get on Battlefield. Me and Jay about to do numbers on there. Tune in. Appreciate y'all for coming out.